Welcome back to another My Two Good Hands video. Hey, we're in the basement. We're working on our projects. You can see the rack behind me we put in. It's got the air compressor on it and it's got wheels. So that's kind of cool. We're going to show you how we put one of them together. The other thing we do is we've got a piece of pegboard for here. I think we're going to go get that. Go work on that first. So let me go get it. Once you've got it pinned in place, now it's just a matter of putting the screws in some of the holes to hold it to the wall. You want to make sure you got enough screws on it. I don't kind of put them in the same row so they look nice. And as part of our organization, we actually have a place we keep these now. Boom. So let's talk about putting some shelves together. I'll move the camera and get you set up. So we bought these wire shelves you can see here. We'll put a link to ones if you want to buy them online. We got them locally, but they're chrome. They got 5 shelves. You can see they're 36 by 72 by 18 deep. So it's going to be perfect for the stuff we are going to put in our basement workshop. But here's the thing, we got to get these in the basement, and they weigh like 60-70 pounds a box. So we're going to bring them into the garage and open them up and take the pieces downstairs and save our back. So the shelves come nicely packed. You can see this has got tie wraps on there. You will have to cut the tie wraps loose. So I've come in here with the cutters and try to cut them loose here. I'll cut them loose up here. So you'll find there's 2 different styles of these. One has threads on it. One has threads. That's a top pull. So we'll set them aside. The other ones have a removable foot. And because we have the ones with the wheels, we're going to take the removable feet off. The first thing we'll start with is take this foot off. And it's got a lot of threads for adjustability. Once that's off, we go get the wheels. The wheels were nicely tied to another frame. So gotta get our clippers, clip them off. To get that off, get out our bag of wheels. It's interesting, you get 4 wheels. 2 of them are locking wheels, and those 2. And then 2 of them are non-locking. What we're doing is we're putting them on the long side so that we can step on it. They also give you a wrench. So we can take a wheel, take it, screw it into here. You have to hold this underneath. You can take your wrench, hold this with your hand. Ain't much of a wrench, but just snug it up. So we're going to go ahead and build those up and bring you back. Next phase, they give you bags of these little black parts that the shelves sit on. If you look close, you'll see a groove inside there, right there. That goes to the top. These are tapered. They do say top on them too. So what we're going to do is come down here and put it as close as we can to the bottom. Just like this. Once we have this like this, the next thing we're going to do, take our shelf and slide this in. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and do all four. Again, we're going to put the 2 free floaters on this side and the 2 locking on the other. And that's how we're going to do it. So we'll bring you back when we get it turned up. That's going to go against our wall like that. So now what we usually do is we start finding our stuff we're going to put on the shelf. Putting the stuff on the shelf, and we'll know where we want the next one. This bottom shelf is going to be for our tile working tools. So we don't use those very often. So we're going to put them on the bottom shelf. Just like that. We got to figure out where the next shelf goes now. We know everything else on there is low. So we are going to get out some more of these. We want to make sure we got room to get it out. So we'll put it like here. Once you get one locked in, start locking the other ones. Every so often they got double grooves, so you can see it's the double groove above the box. We're one above that, so we just got to make sure we're one above that when we do them. Once you got that, you get another shelf, put it on top. And just kind of wiggle these to get them to go in. Looks like we put these. You can see the mistake we have here. These are 1 double notch too high. So we've got to bring them down to this one. We got to bring them down to this one. And you can see how we fix that. So from here, it's a matter of just keep building. Once we get that built, we've got these other ones. These have the screw-in piece. Has that screw-on piece. So you can get it like this, line it up, and screw that in. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll bring you back. So there you go, an easy how-to to organize your stuff. I've got a metalworking shelf. I've got cut off and chop saws. Down below, I got all my tile stuff, took up the whole shelf. Up here, I got some hand tools. I guess I don't need it. And up top, I got the biscuit joiner. I'll have a whole bunch of the other things like the router table and things like that will go up here. It's got space all the way to the ceiling then, and some of that stuff's tall. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Use the Amazon links below to shop. Well, you can go to your local hardware store and get this, or go to Menards, or go into any of those places. If you shop on Amazon for anything using the link below, it does help support this channel. So we appreciate your support. You can get a good deal on these on Amazon, and I will put a link below.